Here are the options: new homeless housing downtown, or maybe an extension of the Travis County Courthouse.
Both plans are a possibility for the old federal courthouse at Colorado and 8th Street.
KXAN's Leslie Rangel spoke with two groups who say they are fighting for their cause.
Since 1935, the Austin Federal Courthouse building has called 8th and Colorado home. It's a National Historic Landmark, and until 2012, legal battles erupted in its hallways. Now a battle continues, this time on who will call it home next.
To have a courthouse become available within a few blocks of the existing courthouse just seemed too perfect.
Travis County officials aren't the only ones who thought that. Austin's Echo Group wants to use it to help end homelessness.
It's obvious to the naked eye that there are too many people on our streets.
According to federal law, homeless advocate groups are to be considered first, then they consider government agencies.
If it were any other building besides an existing courthouse that was designed with 4 courtrooms in it, I would probably say, use it for homeless housing.
Echo says in 1 year, they've seen a 15% increase in homelessness.
We could probably get 70 units of, efficiency apartments that would be state of the art and be able to offer beautiful housing to some of our most vulnerable citizens.
For Travis County, it's too many people in their current courthouse, making it a safety concern.
There is a terrible problem with overcrowding at the existing courthouse. And there's literally no way to expand that building. We've crammed as much in there as we can, literally.
Now it's up to the federal government to decide who will make use of the historic building. In Austin, Leslie Rangel, KXAN News.
Whichever entity gets approved, they could have the deed transferred over free of charge. However, either taxpayers or the homeless groups would have to pay for renovations of the building out of pocket. Last year, the building was appraised at just over $7 million. In February, we told you Austin area Congressman Roger Williams was working to change how much money the U.S. government was spending on unused buildings.
We spend $1.8 billion a year cleaning vacant buildings. Well, we could sell those buildings to the private sector. We could create tax revenue for local communities. We wouldn't spend that $1.8 billion to clean them.
In most cases, cities and counties cannot tax property on federal land. This means that most federal buildings bring in almost no tax revenue, but a privately owned building next door will be taxed. The federal government owns somewhere between 735,000 and 900,000 buildings across the country. That's according to the Brookings Institute. About 77,000 of those buildings are vacant or underused. Congressman Williams says any savings from selling these buildings should go towards the U.S. military. To watch our full interview with Williams about this topic, go to KXAN.com.